ASEAN Connect วันนี้นะคะเราจะต่อสายตรงไปพูดคุยกับคุณเรเชล บารากิเอสค่ะจากประเทศฟิลิปปินส์นะคะเพราะว่ารัฐบาลฟิลิปปินส์เพิ่งประกาศว่าจะเตรียมตัวเปิดเทอมนะคะให้นักเรียนเข้ามาเรียนที่โรงเรียนได้แล้วในเดือนกันยายนค่ะเดี๋ยวไปคุยกับคุณเรเชลกันค่ะ About Philippines the government said that they want to open for on-site learning in September right 2 months away
Yes and it's something that students and parents like me can look forward to in this new school year. That is a possible full face-to-face classes by November. But in September, it will be a face-to-face classes. And hopefully, when things do well, we can do fully in-person learning by November.
Wow. So how the face work? Did they have anything to explain to you guys yet or just the idea proposed?
Not yet. I think it's still the idea, but what we're presuming is that the phase will be depending on the schools, depending on the readiness of these schools. And then when all these schools are already in place, then all of them will be open simultaneously for a fully in-person classes.
Okay, so it has been how long since kids didn't get back to school?
Oh, it's about 2 years, more than 2 years actually. So we're going on 3 years if we're still not going on for a full in-person learning this school year.
And you have children yourself. How do they feel about this news?
Yes, I have 2 kids. One is already in junior high school and the other is going to be grade 1. And my incoming grade 1 student is most excited of them all because she has not experienced a fully in-person class. So since the pandemic started, she started class with online. Everyone is online, including her teachers and classmates.
I would say that online study is okay for older children, right? For bigger children, but for small kids, I think they really need in-person.
Definitely, and her attention span is quite short. So after 10 minutes of classes, she starts to get bored and she starts to run around. So I have to ask her to sit down and listen to her teacher.
So how do you feel though? I mean, it's a lot of work doing online classes because usually it's not just the kids themselves, it's parents too.
Exactly. So I just feel very excited. What I'm most excited for is that my daughter, even my son, would have to have their social life now. They get to interact with their classmates in person. So they get to play with them. Right. So this is something that they can't do with online learning, playing with their classmates.
True. And I believe in Philippines, they also do vaccination for small children too, right?
Yes, I think early this year, the vaccination for children around 5 years old to 13 or 15 has already started.
So I assume your kids must be vaccinated already then?
Yes, they want to travel already, so it's travel revenge. So they'd have to get vaccinated in order to travel, at least domestically.
Oh, you mean like between islands and between states or town, you have to get vaccinated too? I mean, the certification?
Yes.
Wow.
In the places that we've been through, there was not a very rigid checkup if the kids were vaccinated, but for adults, it's a must.
Oh, okay. So you travel a lot?
Not a lot, but I think lately over the past few months, we've suddenly had the urge to travel after being locked down for more than 2 years.
So the government said what would be the criteria for them to rethink about reopening the school? I mean, it's another 2-3 months until it's really the time they said it will happen.
Yes, I think among the discussions would be the COVID-19 vaccination of these children, because not all parents are quite sold out to getting their young kids getting vaccinated. So these are among the talks of opening the schools for in-person learning.
Right, okay, and I'm sure that everybody is looking forward to it. And how is the situation, the COVID-19 situation in Philippines? How is the social distancing measures and all that?
Well, relatively, it's a bit loose in the past few months compared to last year. But right now, we've already hit about over 11,000 positive cases, and most of these cases are in Metro Manila. But as far as restrictions is concerned, it's still there. People still need to show their vaccination cards and even their QR codes in order to enter public places, including malls.
I'm sure everybody, like you said in the beginning, that parents and kids are probably super excited to hear that they will be able to go into school and do in-person class very soon, because I think both teachers and kids probably prefer, in-person, face-to-face.
Definitely. I am very excited to buy my kid her school uniform, buy shoes.
Right.
These are the things that we missed during the pandemic when they're doing their online class.
Oh, well, thank you very much for this story today, Rachel.
Thank you, Tulip. I hope to see you soon again.
Bye.
Bye.
เอาละค่ะก็เหมือนกับพ่อแม่ทั่วโลกนะคะที่ลูกจะต้องเรียนออนไลน์ในช่วงโควิด -19 แต่ตอนนี้รัฐบาลฟิลิปปินส์ประกาศว่ากำลังพิจารณาว่าจะเปิดเรียนให้นักเรียนไปโรงเรียนได้ในเดือนกันยายนนะคะก็ต้องมารอดูกันว่าจะมีการเปลี่ยนแปลงหรือเปล่าจะเกิดขึ้นจริงไหมแต่ว่าตอนนี้เด็กๆตื่นเต้นกันน่าดูแล้วล่ะค่ะและนั่นก็คือทั้งหมดใน ASEAN Connect วันนี้ค่ะ